Welcome back to Kairos, a turn-based Souls-like game I am implementing in Unity. Lately, I've been looking at the project and trying to figure out what the next big step should be to make this feel like an actual game. And I felt something pretty major was missing, and I was interacting with the world. You can't build a platformer without an interaction system, and so I started on that first. Now, the backend behind the interactables wasn't the difficult part since I already implemented in my previous projects. But something new I wanted to test out were these UI controls that can show up on the interactables. So luckily I found some good images on the Unity Asset Store and created a somewhat good system. But the moment I tested it, my frame rate absolutely destroyed itself. Like literally 50 frame drops in a split second. Alright, so during the editing of the video I actually realized I didn't have a single footage of this happening, so you'll just have to trust me on it. If you're a dev, you'll probably laugh at me, but I was instantiating and destroying the UI objects every single time. And for those that aren't devs, it's like buying a new car every time you need to go to the grocery store and then blowing it up when you get home. The fix? Well, I just started reusing the same objects. It was not more complicated than that. And as you can see, no frame drop. Now the players could actually interact with the world. I needed to give them a place to rest, like a checkpoint, something I felt was pretty major in a Souls-like setting. Now checkpoints have a bit of a different functionality in this genre. For example, they respawn enemies and bring your health back to max. They also serve another purpose, giving you the ability to upgrade the character stats. Now, respawning enemies and resetting health is not really a great feat. For example, when you kill an enemy, we simply deactivate it, and then when we are ready to respawn, we bring it back to its starting position and reactivate it. This would even work if the enemy is running after you and you get to the checkpoint, as you can see. Now, implementing an upgrade character system. Oh boy, that's something else. Whilst I am building the UI of the upgrade character panel in the background, let me explain a bit about the system first. So first of all, it required a save and load system, which even though it took a while to create, I finally got something I was proud of. To keep the stats organized, I'm using scriptable objects. They're basically just data containers, but they make it so that I can just save the stat name and the level, and the game handles the rest. It's clean, it's fast, and it saved me a lot of headaches on the backend. When loading the game, we can find what scriptable object corresponds to what level, and lastly, using that level, I can calculate the final value that the stat would provide. So that's the backend part explained, but the UI should hopefully be a bit clearer. Now, before you comment on the UI, please remember we are not on the UI design part yet. This is just bare bones so that we can test out the functionality. I know it's nothing to be proud of, but bear with me until the UI design phase. So as you can see here, I only have two stats available, and those are health and damage. You can also see the current coin amount and how much is needed to upgrade to the 1st level. The main level, which is shown in the top left corner, is basically the sum of all of the stat levels. The cost is currently calculated to always be 20% higher than the previous level. And then whenever you are happy with the selections, you click upgrade and the levels get set. There isn't some cool animation or sound effect that plays, but that will come at some point. That's where the game is at right now. Even though the progress might look small on screen, getting these backend systems and architecture right is what's going to allow me to build the cool stuff later. I was hoping for the next part, maybe start working on the inventory system or the weapon systems, but no guarantees. I would like to know what you think about the results so far and if there are any improvements/additions you would like to see. If I did get you interested and you have some more minutes to spare, then make sure to check out my previous video where I go a bit more in depth into the project and the plans for it. Also, make sure to like and subscribe. It does help out a ton, trust me. Anyways, until next time, see ya!